The purification of the temple. John chapter 2, we see Jesus at the wedding feast of Cana, in which through the intercession of his mother, water is turned to wine. Later in the same chapter, Jesus enters the temple of Jerusalem, and they have transformed it into a marketplace. Our Lord's anger flares up. He makes a whip of cords, and he turns the table of the money changers upside down. And he casts the people out of the temple, saying that you've turned my Father's house into a marketplace. How can we interpret this cleansing of the temple? Three interpretations. First is that the church has to be purified. It has to be lanced of its pus. Church is always in need of purification. Second is our own temple has to be purified. We are sinners. That purification can come through prayer, through penance, through almsgiving, but especially through the sacrament of penance. That is the sacrament of conversion. And lastly, the holy sacrifice of the Mass. There are elements, there are individuals that come to Mass and they're not well prepared. People that come to church and modestly dress, they have to be converted. People that come to Mass with a cell phone that's going to go off during the course of the Mass, this has to be changed. People that come into the Mass chewing gum, this element has to be purified. People that come into the holy sacrifice of the Mass talking in the context of the Mass. So the purification of the temple that Jesus did 2,000 years ago has a modern interpretation. The purification of the church at large, the purification of the individual, as well as the purification of the participation in Holy Mass.